Yes, I guess we have to.
One more? Okay. Thank you. One more for Philip.
我哋晚宴就快開始㗎啦。
Please be seated.
請各位就。好歡迎大家今日聚首一堂，我嘅拍檔 J 同我 Dundas 好榮幸擔任今晚嘅司儀。
Tonight we are celebrating Toronto Mayor David Miller for entering his second term. We are grateful that he will keep working for the city for at least another 4 years.
今晚嘅晚會係慶祝多倫多市長苗大衛成功連任，令佢有機會繼續多倫多服務多4年。晚會係由一個籌委會以及加拿大華裔創業協進會共同主辦嘅，不過亦有賴以下商戶企業嘅全力支持，晚會先至得到能夠成功進行。
It's our honor to host this event tonight. For the second time in 4 months, we have shown our effort to build a better Toronto by showing our support for Mayor Miller. This support is not from the residents of Toronto alone, but also from those who live in our neighboring cities, as you may see tonight. Other than the guests from Toronto, we also have participants from Markham, Richmond Hill, Pickering, Mississauga, and other regions. Toronto is a city of diversity. It is the best example in Canada to show the success of multiculturalism. The recent municipal election has demonstrated our effort to raise our voice to the bigger society. 今次係籌委會喺過去4個月以嚟係第2次為支持苗大偉市長而舉辦活動，亦都係鼓勵佢建立一個更加美好嘅多倫多。呢股力量唔單止係嚟自多倫多嘅市民，喺外圍嘅地區，例如萬錦市、列治文山市、皮克明市，以及密西沙加市等地咧，都有市民嚟到參加今晚嘅聚會。
He had done a very good job, and thus he was re-elected in last November municipal election.
而家我哋好榮幸請到市長苗大衛為大家講幾句説話。苗大衛市長喺1994年當選市議員，晉身市議會。不過喺10年之內，佢已經成功成為全國最大城市嘅市長。由於佢表現出色，喺11月嘅市選之中成功競選連任，展開佢第2個任期。
Please welcome Mayor Miller.
請歡迎苗大衛市長。
It's an extraordinary turnout to fill the Ruby Restaurant, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being out tonight and for your support both in the election now and most importantly for the success of our wonderful city.
各位嚟到捧場啦，咁好多謝大家咧，就係協助佢支持佢參選，亦都係協助佢成功去管理呢個多倫多市嘅。
I was listening carefully to the introductions, and I think it's a terrific achievement that so many Canadians of Chinese origin were elected in the last municipal elections. And I want to acknowledge we have a new City Councillor, Chin Lee, elected Toronto City Council, and former City Councillor Olivia Chow continues to be a very strong advocate for Toronto and for all of us in Ottawa, and I want to thank both of them for their contributions as well. The last election was a very important one for the people of Toronto, and I was very proud on election day because people across this entire city, in every neighborhood, in every ward, in every voting district, in every poll, came out and voted for the same vision. They voted for a Toronto that is a place where their families can have a real chance to succeed, a place where people from around the world are truly welcomed, a place where we can create jobs, a city that is safe, a city that will address its challenges, and they spoke up with one voice about the need for our governments in Ottawa and Queen's Park to properly support the people of our city with the money we pay them through our taxes. And I was proud that we had the same vision and shared that vision, because I know Torontonians, and I know that our city can succeed when we are all together. And it's true we face challenges. We always want to ensure that our city is safe. And we do that by our new programs of having more police officers on the street, 450 over the past year. And we also do it by ensuring that young people in neighborhoods where gangs take root have real hope and real opportunity. We all share the same vision of our city being prosperous. And as I look around this room, I see many friends from the business community who work very hard to ensure not just the success of their business, whether it's a small business in Bloor Street West, whether it's new developments to create jobs and commercial opportunities in the Scarborough area, or whether it's many, many others. but those businesses ensure that our city can succeed as well. Because without prosperity, we cannot share the opportunity with everyone. And I want to thank, in particular, everyone in this room and the entire Chinese-Canadian community in Toronto. This community contributes tremendously in the arts, in business, in culture, in the media, and simply in city building by supporting non-profit organizations and organizations that reach out to people. Those are the values and the things that make Toronto succeed. And the Chinese-Canadian community is an absolute exemplary leader in all of those areas. And I want to thank all of you for being a part of that. But I also want to ask you for something. I'm going to need your continued support. I've learned, for example, from China. I've learned from the United States. I've learned from Europe. In China, the United States, and Europe, they understand that if those countries are going to succeed, their major cities must succeed. And they're investing in those cities. China has an interesting arrangement. In Shanghai, and Chongqing, and Beijing, the city collects all the taxes and then gives half to the federal government. And what do we see as a result? We see incredible economic growth. We see cities, for example in Shanghai, literally rising in front of our eyes. We see an ability to address challenges like transportation through the building of new public transit. And we see that in Europe, we see it in the United States. We don't yet see it in Canada. And if we want our city to succeed for us, we need to learn from China. We need to learn from Europe. We need to learn from the United States. And it's pretty simple. Beijing gets 50% of the tax money. Toronto gets 5%. 5 cents. 5 cents. And if people say, why aren't we creating the jobs? Why aren't we building the subway in Scarborough? You know, why aren't we building enough affordable housing so that everyone can afford to live in this city in dignity with their families? Why aren't we building the new recreation programs for the young people in the poorer neighborhoods? It's a simple answer. And that's the answer. We get 5 cents. China, Europe, the United States, they know that investing is good for business and good for cities. And over the next year, there's going to be a federal election and a provincial election. And I'm going to ask every Torontonian to stick together. And we're not going to ask for 45 cents like China or 25 cents like the United States. We're just going to ask for 1 cent. Because if we get 1 cent more of the taxes that you pay left here, we can do incredible things together. But we can only achieve that if we stick together. So I want to thank you for your support in the election. I want to thank you for your support by being here tonight. And I hope to have a chance to say hello to all of the tables here. But I want to thank you in advance for your support of Toronto over the next year as we ensure that just like they do in China, the US, and Europe, Canada properly funds its cities so that all of us and all our families can succeed the way we wish. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening.
多倫多市民投票支持佢，因為多倫多嘅市民都同我一樣，希望有一個好成功、好發達嘅呢個多倫多市。
Work in getting this wonderful dinner together. I've got a certificate of recognition to present to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
呢個係個發光門牌嚟㗎 ，OK， 咁就擺喺個門嗰，即係個屋裏出邊咧就發光㗎。
singing. And I would lose to you in that category. So, thank you.
Thank you, David. Don't you know that now you're gone and I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home.
I will never tie you down, left alone with just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel.
Believe me, you don't have to say you're free. Believe me, I'm Michelangelo, and he would need the glow of dawn. That
All right. Thank you. Fabulous.
你知我教唱歌嘅呢嘛？They said someday we'll find all the love of war. Oh, when your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke is in your eyes.
I just wanted to add one further thank you to a man who not only did terrific organizing for me, but for himself during the recent election. And I just want to thank, on behalf of all of us, Malcolm Mansfield for bringing us together and for his leadership in the community. Malcolm, thank you very, very much.
咁咧，在座嘅各位嘉賓喺你嘅台入邊咧係有2份嘅獎品嘅，一個咧就係由華人創業協進會送出嘅一本書《The Success Stories of the Chinese Canadian Entrepreneurs》，另外一個咧就係一個由 Sunny High 送出嘅日曆。
All here, please. 1, 2, and okay. All right. One more. Official one. Stay there. Good. Okay.
You can't say no to him.